Tell me you're an American without telling me you're an American. So apparently that is a thing. And I will admit, I do the same thing now that I'm European. When we're out, I try and spot the Americans. I don't know why. It's like some fun game that people like to play. Maybe it should be a drinking game or something. That'd be pretty fun. But we're going to take a look at some examples here today. And honestly, I was taking a look at some of these, and there's some things where I'm still like, what the hell? Like, I didn't know that was a thing. I thought that was something that maybe my American brain is something that taught me that. I don't know. But anyway, this is going to be a lot of fun. Grab your popcorn. Get ready to have a lot of fun. Before we do that, go ahead and like the video. Let's see what we can see.
So I moved to Florence, Italy like a month ago, and part of my job is to literally profile Americans on the street.
Oh, wow.
And when I see an American, pass them out a flyer. And people always ask me, how did you know I was American? So I'm going to tell you exactly how everybody knows you're American. First things first, if you're walking around with a giant Stanley Cup, you are American. Italians do not carry water bottles anywhere.
That damn water bottle. I never understood why that keeps coming up. I guess Americans carry around. Now that I think about it, I remember I used to have a 2-gallon water bottle when I was working out a lot. But I don't know why Americans carry around large bottles of water. That's interesting.
American. Italians do not carry water bottles anywhere. Like 3 girls just walked by me holding a water bottle. You're American. I already know. Second, if you have your coffee in a to-go cup, you're American. Or
What?
honestly, any pastry for that matter. Like if you're walking with a pastry or a coffee, you're probably American.
Really? Is that really a thing? Because I've seen, well, maybe they were Americans. I was about to say I've seen Spaniards walking around with coffee cups and pastries. But maybe they were Americans. I don't know. Is that a thing for that only Americans do? I don't know.
Like if you're walking with a pastry or a coffee, you're probably American. Third, there's a certain speed that Italians walk at, and Americans triple that every time. Americans walk so much faster with so much more urgency than any Italian I've ever seen.
Okay. In Spain, Lisa and I walk slow. It's bad. I don't know. They just passed us like we're standing still. But when we first got here, it wasn't like that. We were walking super fast. But now we just took it to the other extreme. So that's interesting. Let's see. The American lean. I've heard of this.
So much more urgency than any Italian I've ever seen. Next is the lean. Like, Americans lean on things because we're just lazy, I guess. Italians don't lean on things. Like, they just don't. They stand up straight. Those are the only ones that I can think of for now. But if you have any more, drop them in the comments because I feel like there's definitely some that I'm missing.
Okay. Is that true? That Americans lean on things, Italians don't lean on things? I've heard that. I've read that in some of the comments. People say that Americans lean on things, but Europeans don't. I've never done. No. I shouldn't say that. I was gonna say I've never done that, but that's not true. I have leaned. So that's an American thing then, right? Baseball hats, athleisure wear. Oh, baseball hat, athleisure wear. Never heard of that. All the time. Football, shirts, jerseys, dressing for the weather and not the season. Dressing for the weather. Oh, God. This is me being an American because I don't know what the hell that means. Dressing for the weather and not the season. I mean, I suppose if I thought long enough about it, I could figure out what that means, but I'm sure you're going to tell me in the comments. Oh, boy. It was pointed out to me that in stores, we pick up and touch everything even if we don't buy it. Wow. Guilty. I do that. What? Europeans don't do that? I don't know about some of these. Do Europeans do that? Because we do that. I mean, you got to pick up something, see if you want it. maybe that's just American. Oh, man. I can't wait to see what you got to say about that one. Let's move on.
Tell me you're American without telling me you're American. In Italy, I ordered 2 cappuccinos at once because, in my humble opinion, everything is so painfully slow.
What? That's American. That's American right there. You just have no patience. 2 cappuccinos at once. I mean, I can't really try and clown her for ordering 2 cappuccinos because I do. I usually don't order 2 coffees, but that's because we go one place, have a coffee, then we go to the next place. So I do drink 2 coffees within probably about an hour span. But 2 cappuccinos at once, I've never even thought to do that. That just means that she's impatient and she wants it like she doesn't want to wait for the waiter or waitress to come back around. So she's just going to order it now. That is hilarious.
Everything is so painfully slow
God.
that I cannot fathom waiting 20 more minutes after the first cappuccino for the second cappuccino. So here I am, and you know what? I think I hacked the system. And cheers to that.
She hacked the system. Does anybody out there do that? Do any Europeans do that? You order 2 cappuccinos at once? That's something I've never heard of. That's super interesting. I'm not going to start doing that one. Definitely not. What habits give it away that we're American without hearing our voices, of course? I don't know. Oh, God. Might have to read the comments on this one because I don't know. Do you see anything? What gives it away? Maybe what they're wearing. Let me see. I mean, maybe what they're wearing because oh no, that guy has on shorts. I was gonna say that this first guy looks like he's dressed for cooler weather, and they're not. I don't know. Because she's tall? No, I don't know. Oh, man. Wait, we got to see what the comments say on this, see if they can give us a little bit of help here. Y'all make walking look hard. I don't know how to explain it. What? Really? They make walking look hard? Well, I don't know about that one. Walk, dress, manners, posture, knife and fork abilities, all very different. They don't have a knife and fork there, mister. But I know what you're saying. Okay, I mean, I guess so. Flip-flops and beach wear in the city, walking in the middle of the sidewalk. Oh, the way y'all walk so slowly. Posture. Yeah, walking in the middle of the sidewalk, I guess that is kind of inconsiderate. And they walk slowly, their posture. That's interesting. That's really interesting. I don't know. What do you think? Well, you probably already put 1,000 things in the comments, but let me know what you think. Like, what makes them here? Let's go back to the picture so you can see it. There you go. One last look for you. Let me know what you think.
The most humbling thing is when you're in Europe and somebody just speaks to you in English, like before you even reveal that you're American in any way. They just look at you and read you down, and they know. Like, how did you know?
Well, I mean, I already know what somebody's gonna say in the comments. The fact that she's walking and holding a cup of coffee, that's probably what some of you out there think, I would imagine. And I don't know, does she look American? But that is frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. Because when we're here in Spain and I guess it's more about speaking Spanish when they like just start talking to you in English, but we've learned to be okay with that because we just see it as they probably don't get to practice English often. So when you come, it's like their chance to shine, even though you want to practice Spanish. So, but obviously we're Americans, so probably in more ways than one. My wife actually has like ancestors from Spain. So she looks like she could be from here. But I don't. So, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's look at the next one.
Tell me you're an American living in Europe without telling me you're an American living in Europe.
Okay. I had to stop it because I didn't know that was a thing. You push I mean, I guess if it was in, I would have had to push it to figure it out. But we've always had knobs that are out. And all these little things on here that are on, around here, I don't know what all of them mean. I mean, I know you can look on it and see. But, I mean, I just don't really. I just know 1 or 2 settings that I use every time.
No clue. This one's fine.
Uh-oh. What? spreadsheet. Oh, wow. I don't have that. That's for sure. I do not have a spreadsheet. Okay. Oh.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Our ovens don't look like that. The oven that I remember at home. No, this is my home now. Sorry. The oven that I remember in the US, it just has like you just turn it on and you set the temperature and that's it. You set the timer. Like I'm trying to remember. I don't remember all these like air fryer, all those things. I mean, I think that's better because it gives you some healthier options and different ways of cooking in the oven. But yeah, so I don't know. I feel her pain on that one. So I don't have no room to talk on that one there.
Yo, tell me if I'm too American, but wait, they just stopped. Does this sound like gunshots to you? Hold on. It's fireworks. I am too American. That's killing me. I don't know why there's fireworks, actually. What is happening?
I mean, we just don't randomly have fireworks in the U.S. Here in Spain, it'd be like on a Wednesday night. Obviously, it's something we don't know about. Some event, something. But they just have fireworks. And, I mean, unfortunately, as an American, you hear a sound like that, you think that there's some type of gunfire. I remember where I lived, the last place we lived was in Washington State. And was it there? I think it was there where, like, there was a gun range, I guess you call it, firing range that we could hear from our house. So, yeah, it was there. So, I don't know, you just got used to it. And where I grew up, it was no thing to hear gunshots like all the time. You just stay inside the house. When you start hearing gunfire, just get into the middle of the room, lay down, and I mean, it's not really funny, but that's kind of how it was. Let's get back to what she was saying. Okay.
I was like, surely not gunshots in London.
Yeah.
This is even more unexplainable to me. Why? It's February. I don't even know what day it is. It is literally February 19th at 10:25 p.m. What? It is really killing me because I was like, there ain't supposed to be no guns here.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I know the feeling. We come here now. We don't. Now if something happens, I mean, it's no big deal. Like we'll hear a car backfire or some loud bang, and we just don't. Like a gun is not the first thing that pops in our head. That's why. Oh, I don't know what the hell is going to happen when we go back to visit the U.S., which is coming up here pretty quick, probably in the next 4 or 5 months. So I don't know. We're going to have all those things all over again. But yeah, I totally get why she thought that was gunfire because that's just what we're used to in America. Hey, tell me you're an American without telling me you're an American. Oh, God. There goes that damn water bottle again. But that is a huge water bottle. Like, and I don't see Europeans walking around with those. I don't know why Americans do that. Is it a weight thing? Like, is it a weight loss thing? They got to drink a lot of water or they just dehydrated? I know when we first came, we didn't drink enough water. The doctor told us, hey, you can't be here in Spain where it's super sunny and it's a different kind of sun and not drink water. So I don't know. I can't wrap my head around why Americans do that and why it's known as an American thing. It's kind of crazy. All right. This one here says, ashamed to admit that I've been living in Barcelona for 2+ years and I still forget this. Uh-oh.
Adish and I are currently having a classic Barcelona experience, which is where we've decided on where we want to go get drinks, and there's a cocktail bar called Visu, and it is on Carrer de Mallorca 184, and that is where we are, okay? This is 184, on Carrer de Mallorca. Where is this bar? Is this it? Is this it? There's nothing. Is this it? Wait, Adish, it's because it's August. It's August. Everyone's off for August, so they're not gonna put it on their Google, but it's for sure because it's August.
Oh.
So everywhere's gonna be closed because it's August. Spain gets like the full month of August off, so don't come here in August.
Okay, that's fair. I know exactly what she's saying. That's something we're not used to. A whole like country like just shutting down for a whole month. Now, granted, it's not 100% of the businesses in Spain, but a lot of the businesses will have a handwritten note on the door that says they are gone and they're coming back on September the 1st or whatever it is. So I do get that. And then Lisa and I have made the other mistake of not understanding exactly when the local holidays are. So we'll be all have a plan to go to the grocery store the next day. We wake up and we go down to the grocery store and it's closed. Because we just don't know. I don't know. We just didn't know. So I get that. That's something. And we got August is coming up. What's today? July the 7th. So August is coming up here. No, July 6th. Sorry. I read that backwards. July 6th. 7th. The 7th. Wait. The 6th of July. Okay. But yeah, I feel you. I feel your pain. Move on.
Tell me you're American without telling me you're American, Rome edition. High socks and...
Wait, what?
Linen shirt, definitely American.
Wait. What?
Socks, American, Rome edition.
High socks. That guy in front of the car right there?
Socks and linen shirt, definitely American. Okay. Going on a Sunday to the Pantheon and waiting 5 hours to see the chapel for 20 seconds, 75% all American.
Yeah, we did learn that when we were in Malaga. Like, we knew when to go to the catedral or the cathedral. So, yeah, okay. We feel like locals then. 75% are American, 100%.
For 20 seconds, 75% all American, 100%. Roma hat, definitely American.
Yeah.
Taking a taxi to go around Rome, considering that you take a car even to go to the toilet, I'm pretty sure that's American.
What? Okay, obviously he's being facetious, but you can't take a taxi? I mean, I suppose you can do whatever you want, but that's a tourist because a local person is not going to take a taxi. So I get that.
To take a car even to go to the toilet, I'm pretty sure that's American. It is a general rule that if he wears flip-flops, there's a high chance he's American.
Oh, what? Oh, my God. I mean, I haven't worn flip-flops since we've been here. But I used to wear them all the time. So, wow. If he wears flip-flops. So, guys don't wear flip-flops in Europe? I guess they don't. I don't really see a lot of flip-flops. I see those sliders, but I don't see flip-flops that much.
He wears flip-flops, there's a high chance he's American. However, if he wears sandals and white socks, there's a high chance that he's from Germany. It's the Jesus Christ walking on water vibe. Oh, guys, this is pure satire. Here's another thing. If they eat in front of a major site in a restaurant, there's a super high chance that they're American. Why? Because they accept the lower quality food as it is.
Oh, wow. Wait, hold on. This is a new one. What do you say?
Why? Because the front is a super high front of a major. Is another thing. If they eat in front of a major site in a restaurant, there's a super high chance that they're American.
Okay, if they eat in front of a major site at a restaurant, it's okay. Well, it's a super high chance they're a tourist. Right? Or no. Yeah, I would have to say it's a high chance that they're a tourist. But what he's saying is basically if you eat at the tourist traps, then you're probably an American. That's what it sounds like.
Why? Because they accept the lower quality food as it is still very high quality compared to many places in America. They want to take a picture with the sights. Generally speaking, the number one rule in Italy is never eat in front of monuments or something because you know it's going to be a tourist trap.
Ah, yeah. Tourist trap. Okay, that's fair. Well, those are interesting. I don't know. I mean, it was kind of a mix between what would be a tourist and an American. So I'm not so sure what I have to think about that. All right, how to identify someone as an American? Okay.
Americans who travel abroad are always asking, how can you tell we're American? I'm going to show you a foolproof way to identify an American outside of America.
See, I'm telling you, this is the thing. It's kind of funny. It is kind of funny because it's like a game that you could play. Like we could leave on a Saturday morning and be like, okay, guys, let's see who can spot the most Americans today. And the winner gets, €50. So I don't know. Ooh, that's a good game. €50. But anyway, I think you see what I'm saying. Hold on.
To identify an American outside of America.
What?
Right there. That is an iced coffee.
I'm in London right now. It's cold. It's around 40 degrees Fahrenheit, 4-ish degrees Celsius. You see, I'm sitting outside, my scarf, coat, everyone around me. It's cold. Yeah. We're all bundled up.
It's cold and they had an iced coffee. I don't drink iced coffee anyway, whether it's hot or cold. But if you did, I don't know, would you drink it when it was cold outside? I wouldn't think so, because I feel like you'd want a warm drink to warm up. So essentially what she's saying is Americans are the ones who want the iced coffee. Is that true? Like Europeans don't drink iced coffee when it's cold outside?
It's cold. We're all bundled up. I am drinking a hot coffee today. I'm American, but if you see someone with an iced coffee out and about outside of America and it's cold outside, they are 99% chance, sure, probably American. Even in summer, the iced coffee train really just recently started running in Europe, and it hasn't picked up that much yet. In the summer, you might see some people that will have it. Most general restaurants outside of like a specialty coffee shop won't have it. It's a little bit better in the UK, and I think they're a bit more into the iced coffee in the way that Americans are, but not quite at the same level. But yeah, it's not always the makeup, it's not always the clothes, it's not always the loud talking. Sometimes it's the iced coffee.
Okay. It's not always the makeup. It's not always the clothes. It's not always the loud talking. Sometimes it's the iced coffee. And here in Spain, there's a couple Starbucks you can go to if they might do an iced coffee. Well, they will do an iced coffee. We only have 2 Starbucks in Granada, by the way. And we only had, I think, 1 in Malaga. So they're not very popular here, which I'm okay with. But here in Spain, at a regular coffee shop or cafe, as they would say, they give you an ice cube in a glass, and you have to pour the coffee yourself to make it into iced coffee, which Lisa does that. That's her drink probably 70-80% of the time. So yeah, I guess that is an American thing. So I don't know. Is it bad to be an American? I don't know. I think it depends on how you feel about America. If you're like a proud American and you don't give a damn what people think about you, then you're going to dress and do whatever you want. If you're somebody who wants to blend in with the culture and the people and everything, then, you're an American and you always will be. But unless you become a citizen, which, hey, you never know. That's a possibility. But you're always going to be an American. So it's just a part of who you are. But the key is, are you going to try and blend in? Or are you just going to come and try and bring your America over here to Europe? We're definitely not doing that. That was fun. And there's some things in there. I was like, damn, I guess I still do some of those things. I don't know. I just never think about it. You don't realize that you're doing things that you've grown up doing your whole life. And that makes you an American. So anyway, that was a lot of fun. Hope you liked that reaction there. If you did, then, hey, like the video, subscribe to the channel. It's easy and it's free. My name is Greg. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.